Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So today we're going to talk about preparing for Legion the day before, right? Now there's a lot of things that you could have done to get prepared, and if you haven't done that, it's almost a little too late just because the expansion's coming out. But here's a base guideline on what you should be doing. Someone made a spreadsheet, and I'll link the spreadsheet in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. But a lot of raiders and things like myself and my guild, we're preparing, and there's a lot of stuff to do on a daily basis when an expansion first comes out. So here is a pretty much of a breakdown of August, September, and October and what the events will be giving you. On the first, you have 21 days. On the first 21 days is going to be just the grind. It's going to be those days where you level your main and your alts and your artifact leveling and gearing up to 885 eye level, right? So this is when you have the time where you're gonna have to be busting your butt and just getting everything done. Now, if you're just planning on playing one class, then you can just do the one class. But like me, I'm going to be doing two. I'm going to be doing my Warlock at the beginning and my Demon Hunter. My Demon Hunter being my main and my Warlock being my alt. So in those first 21 days, it's going to be really crucial that I try to level as quickly as possible, get everything I need to get done, and figure it out, right? Now, September 21st, the Emerald Dream, or Emerald Nightmare, Emerald Nightmare will be launching. So it's going to be normal and heroic difficulty. A lot of you guys are probably going to start in the normal difficulty. Maybe some of you guys, if you guys have enough guild members that have the correct item level they're supposed to, you guys can start heroic Emerald Nightmare. Also, the Mythic Plus dungeons will be coming out, and you're going to have the opportunity to do those. Mythic dungeons are very important. You should get every single one of them done every single week. Now, on the 28th of September, a week after, Mythics are going to be coming out. Now, my guild is a pretty good guild, right? And I don't even know if we're going to be able to get into Mythics yet, because it's going to be a challenge to full clear the whole thing. You're going to have a really dedicated group to be in Mythics on the 28th. So if you're not there, don't worry about it, right? Because that's going to be a process. That's going to be pretty tough. So that's pretty much the breakdown of what you're going to be looking for. Now let's look at something that you're going to be doing every single day. So here is a every day on your main list that you can do. There's a lot of things in here, so I'll let you guys pause and read it, and I'll kind of go over it slightly. Now, when you're leveling up your character, you're leveling up your weapon as well. So you're going to want to have that artifact power. So a lot of this stuff revolves around getting your artifact stuff. You're getting your daily quests out of the way, getting your daily rewards, doing your heroic dungeons for your artifact power, also for your loot. Daily quests, there's, start your artifact, research class hall, talent work orders. Tons of stuff to do, right? Now, the biggest thing, though, is remember to do your heroic dungeons every day. Not just the first one. Do every single one. A good tip to do for you guys is to group with a class that has the same armor value as you, whether it's plate, mail. Mail's a little tougher because you need to have a tank, right? But you can have a tank with other classes. What this does is when you guys go into a 5-man heroic group, you'll be able to trade off gear. It's a little different than it used to be. When you got a piece of gear on personal loot, that was the loot, right? Now if you get a piece of personal loot, if it is worse than what you had being eye level, it doesn't matter, right? You can actually trade that between players. So let's say you have, just an example, a 700 eye level piece of gear, and the dungeon drops a 690, right? Well, you can trade that. If it dropped a 701, then you can't trade that because that is better for you, right? Technically. So what this does is, if you guys are all plate wearers, for example, you guys will be able to trade items with each other to build up better secondary stats, because maybe you need crit and a piece of mastery dropped for you, and your tank might need mastery and you need crit and he got the crit one. Well, now you guys can trade it and you guys will be good to go there. So grouping up with some friends is actually going to be really beneficial. But always remember, do the heroic dungeons every single day, no matter what. Okay. Now you're going to have your daily quest also, which it's number 2. Do daily quest, loot chest. 1 day reset requires 4 daily quests in a zone. Okay, so pretty self-explanatory there. Just follow this list. Do everything, get it done. Okay. Now let's talk about weekly though. What you're gonna do weekly, right? Because this is daily, but weekly, you're gonna want to kill the world boss, right? You're going to kill 1 world boss. There's 1 out of 11 available right now, picked randomly. Okay. You're going to do your mythics. Okay. When mythics comes out, you're going to do mythics. Remember, there are a few that you need to do your quest chains. Look that up. Get those done. Grab your bonus rolls. Okay. Your bonus roll coins are super, super important. Do not forget those. If you forget those, it's not going to be a fun time, right? So make sure you guys get those. Also, a little tip, if you guys do get your bonus rolls, they do work for mythic dungeons. If you do not have an ability to clear all of the bosses in your raid, right? Maybe you can use your bonus rolls there to actually try to get some loot there too, okay? So just something to think about. Alright guys, hopefully this little video helped you guys out. I'm going to leave a link to the spreadsheet. Big shout out to the guy who made this. Amazing. It has a lot more for leveling and legendaries and artifacts and all this other stuff, but I just wanted to give you guys just a simple what to do every day in Legion. Okay, so make sure you guys get prepared. Make sure you guys are there. I'm ready. I will be playing tonight. Have work in the morning, but guess what? I'll just go to work with no sleep. How's that work? Alright guys, and like always, like, favorite, share, subscribe, do what you need to do, and I'll talk to you soon.